What is going on, everybody? It is Big L here, and today we are bringing you another Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel. I played this duel last night, still playing Eldritch. Um, Thinking hard about another deck I want to potentially build. Um, but I'm thinking about a Synchro deck. But we'll see. We'll see. Um, As you can see up here, let me close this for a second. As you can see up here, we have reached gold 1. We're getting close to platinum, which I never thought I'd be able to get to platinum in a Yu-Gi-Oh game. We have a 12 game win streak, which is really, really cool too. My opponent's deck in this game is pretty cool. It's a Gogogo deck. Seas summoning and stuff like that. It's pretty interesting deck. Unfortunately, I don't think my opponent played it the way it's supposed to be played. You can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. But we'll go up here and you can see here that it's not as long as the last one, but it's still a pretty long duel. 11 turns in Yu-Gi-Oh is that's a pretty long duel. So that'll do it for our intro, and we will get the music back on and we will load up for the duel. See you in a second. All right, we are loading up. I may have to record this a couple extra times because this is my first time rewatching the duel. So I may not remember. I may not remember everything. As you can see here, we don't have the greatest hand. Because as you know, our goal with this deck is to get Eldritch out as much as possible, but we do have a Pot of Prosperity, which is nice. So we'll go ahead and activate our Pot of Prosperity. We can banish 3 or 6 cards from our extra deck face down, and then we can activate cards on the top of the deck. But our opponent's damage is halved, but since it's the first turn, that doesn't matter at all. So we go ahead, get rid of 6 cards. I want to look at these 6 cards here. I go ahead, take an Elixir, a Scarlet Sanguine. I go ahead and set my Guardian, and I let him go. I go ahead. I don't want him doing a lot of special summoning, and I want to get cards. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this out. I go ahead and activate my Scarlet Sanguine so I can get Eldritch out. And that's when he summons Time Thief Redoer. This thing, kind of a pain in the ass for me. So it's activating its effect, and essentially what it can do, it takes a card off the top of my deck, and you can see here, you can attach the top card of your opponent's deck, and you can detach up to 3 types of materials from this card, depending on what you attach. Yeah, because he knows we're playing Eldritch, so he knows he's gonna get a lot of traps. He can face one monster I control on top of my deck, which is Eldritch, and he's basically taking a card from me every turn. I go ahead, I try to negate, but he's already taken the card, so it doesn't stop anything. I didn't realize everything it did. I go ahead, I go into battle phase. He has Sphere Kuribo, which sucks. Should have kept my Ash Blossom for that, but it's okay. I kept Harpy's Feather Duster in the back. I didn't know what these back 2 cards were. I didn't want to get ahead of myself. I wanted to save it. I go ahead and activate my Conquistador. I'm thinking, okay, I can go ahead, activate this, and that'll send him off before he can activate any effects. But unfortunately, he activates his second effect, and he sends my Eldritch to the top of my deck. So whenever I activate my Conquistador, I don't get to activate my effect of destroying one face-up card on the field because I'm not next to Eldritch. So he goes ahead, sends my Conquistador to the graveyard, which is fine. I draw Called by the Grave, which is nice. I go ahead and play another Conquistador. I set a Scarlet Sanguine. He goes ahead and activates his effect. He takes a card. He goes in the battle phase. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to go ahead and activate my Scarlet Sanguine. This is where I kind of messed up. I should have just gone into my Guardian. But at this point, I was still thinking I really wanted to use my Guardian or my Conquistador's effect. So I really wanted to activate them while Eldritch was out. But I probably should have just activated my Guardian and waited until he used his effect before I activated my Eldritch. So here's where I activate Guardian. I know he can't break it. I activate Conquistador to get an Eldritch or a Black Awakening. I get another Eldritch or Black Awakening. I see what he's doing at this point. I believe this is where I figure out what he's doing, and I start just trying to stack multiple ways to get Eldritch out. So I see he's activated one effect. So he got rid of it, which is fine. Now I'm getting to where I'm starting to stack. I have two ways to special summon at this point. He goes into his Leviathan Dragon. It gains 500 attack. I don't know what he thought that was going to do for him. I think it's one per turn. So here, I see I've got Elixir, I've got Scarlet Sanguine, I've got Black Awakening, and I've got White Destiny. And I also have my Golden Land Forever, which means I can, when an effect is activated, if I control Eldritch, I can banish a card. I can destroy it, not banish it. I'm used to playing Dark Magician a little bit still, which deals with banishing. I'm going to turn the music in my ears down a little bit. So I think this is the time for me to make my move. He activates, he takes a card. That's fine. I activate my Elixir. I get my Eldritch out. I'm like, okay, there's one. Here's where I activate my Golden Land Forever. And it's gone. So now I got rid of that. And I still have my my Elixir to White Destiny, and I have Eldritch, all my three of my Eldritches are in the graveyard, so I have ways to get my Eldritch out. Here, I activate Called by the Grave, which I had been holding in my hand for some time, so now he cannot get his Time Thief Redoer back out on the field with his Xyz Reborn. So I choose that, I banish it so that thing cannot come back. And now I have my boosted Eldritch. I get another Golden Land Forever. I send out my Conquistador to banish his Gogogo Golem. I use Harpy's Feather Duster. And I go for another Eldritch with my Scarlet Sanguine. And I go into my battle phase. He just sets one face down. I don't think I know what that is. So I activate my Eldritch because I don't know what that card is. I don't want it to be something stupid. So I go ahead, go into my battle phase. I attack for 25. I attack for another 25. He tries to use another Sphere Karibo. I decide I'm just gonna go for Golden Land Forever. I don't want to draw this out. I don't want to give him a chance. So I go ahead and I just banish his Sphere Karibo to negate it. And we get the win. I think this is another deck I think the deck we played here is actually another deck that is very, very good against Eldritch. But once I saw what he was doing, it took me longer than I'd like to admit to figure out what he was doing. But between you and me, I had a couple of gin and cokes at this point in the evening. Uh, but it took me a little longer to realize what he was doing than I'd like to admit. But once I realized what he was doing, he wasn't really trying to attack. He was just kind of content taking extra cards for me and trying to basically stop me from getting Eldritch and trying to deck me out more or less. I don't know if I can see it anymore. Yeah, you can't see it anymore, but I think I was down to like 8 cards left in my deck. And I think it's crazy that I never got a skill drain. Like that entire time. I didn't even think about it until like the last turn. I was like, wait a minute. I haven't gotten a single skill drain this entire duel. Like, if I had gotten a skill drain, that could have been over a lot quicker. But that was a really, really fun duel. Really a lot of back and forth. Had to really think about it. And yeah, those duels are like a lot of fun, I think. So let me know what you guys think down below. Could I have played it better? Was I stupid for letting stuff kind of go on for a little bit longer than I should have without realizing what he was actually doing? Do you think that's a good matchup for my opponent against Eldritch? And let me know just overall if I'm just still a stupid, stupid, horrible duelist who's not getting any better. Because I think I am. But thank you guys very much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. See you later.